I've got some news to share. I'm having a baby. No, relax, not that kind. But I am birthing something, and her name is Cute and Calculated. Cute and Calculated is my new brand, and it's a space where I can finally speak freely about money, life in one place. I love Ish Scullyweld, and I will always be Ish Scullyweld, and introducing finance on my page has been so much fun, but I kept feeling this pull. Like there was room for something bigger, something more intentional, and something that could grow into its own movement. And so here we are. For a long time, I thought that enjoying money and being intentional with it were polar opposites. On one side there was enjoyment, saying yes, living well, spending freely, and of course new experiences. On the other there was discipline, budgeting, planning, structure, and responsibility. And it always felt like choosing one meant betraying the other. Cute and Calculated exists because I kept living in that tension. Wanting to enjoy my life, but also wanting to understand money properly. Wanting to save, but not from a place of fear. Wanting moderation, but also strategy. I didn't wake up one day and decide to start a brand or a movement. This came from years of noticing the way that finance has been taught and who it's taught for, whilst feeling unnecessarily intimidating, especially for women. Learning about money and finances as a teenager, I really struggled finding a space where I felt like I belonged. That feeling only grew stronger when I was in university and was working in financial spaces. Most of the conversations I encountered were dominated by men, wrapped in finance bro language and guarded by unspoken rules. Knowledge wasn't something that was freely shared, but rather something that you had to earn access to. There was very little softness, very little humanity, and almost no room for femininity. I remember feeling like if I wanted to take money seriously, I had to harden myself, speak differently, care less about the parts that made me me. But the more I learned, I realized something important. The problem was never women's ability. It was the way that finance was explained and who it was designed to include. While Cute and Calculated is rooted in finance, it's certainly not black and white. There's no doubt that the modern woman is multifaceted. Neither is her relationship with money, which means it deserves to be intertwined with how we live. This space is about integration, learning how to be intentional with money while still embracing hobbies, creativity, self-investment, and personal growth. So what does Cute and Calculated actually offer? You will learn about money, finances as a beginner, but also integrating it to your day-to-day life without shame, pressure, or overwhelm. I'll break down money in a way that actually clicks, and I'll give you actionable and practical insights that you can apply to your real life so you can build wealth without feeling talked down to, stressed out, or feel like you have to give up enjoyment. You can learn how to be intentional and still enjoy your life. It made sense to create a space that I couldn't find. There's a lack of connection, a lack of womanhood, and that absence still exists. There's spaces for you, for women who want to be strategic and enjoy every bit of their lives, because building wealth should never come at the cost of living fully. The women who value investing and aesthetic, strategy and softness, building wealth and building a life that actually is rich. At Cute and Calculated, money isn't about restriction or rigidity, it's about integration, whilst still indulging in the things that make life meaningful, and certainly not postponing your life for someday.